out. We're coming in live. Give me a moment. I will send out the invitation. Invitation. The invitations, my friend. The invitations, my friend. Okay, sending out invitations. And we're going to have a good old time. Enjoy ourselves. Have a blast, make some choices. Okay. Here we go. Where we go. Here we go. It's time for the next chapter to begin.
How many times must I tell you? You must never put your life on the line for me.
Mother has always had a fascination for Lord Mortimer, but has never wanted to tell me why.
We are doing our utmost to find your mother as quickly as possible. Without your mother, hundreds of men of the cloth would have gone to the guillotine.
All I can tell you is I'm looking for my sister.
Do you believe your mother capable of torturing a child?
An agreement for cannons. Lord Mortimer assured me that you are to take over the project on behalf of your mother.
Johann Christoph von Wollner, Minister of Religious Affairs, and Jacques Peroux, French Revolutionary Tribunal Judge. You will find that Lord Mortimer is not what one would call conventional, Monsieur de Richet.
Well,
Monsieur
now,
de Richet,
this
I am
is
arresting you
interesting.
for the murder of Elizabeth Adams.
Okay. We're going to need, a lot of this stuff that'll help. Psychology, etiquette, logic. Science, statistics. Alright. And more in politics. Okay. Let's take this one in. It's gonna be rough, my friends. We're gonna make lots of mistakes, but we're gonna get through it.
At last we meet, Monsieur de Richet. Do you mind if I call you Louis?
Please do.
Thank you.
Oh,
I
Louis.
wish to apologize wholeheartedly, Louis. I made you cross the seas, and I wasn't even here to welcome you. When I asked you to join us here, it was, of course, in the hope that you would help us find your mother. But an act of horrific violence occurred during the night,
Most certainly.
and I do not know if this is linked to the disappearance of Sarah.
Why would it be linked
There's a
to my
possible
mother?
link to my mother. I hope you'll let me know.
In the early hours of the morning, Elizabeth Adams was found dead in her room. savagely mutilated with a knife.
No, Washington was in there before.
I'll get straight to the point, Louis. According to the initial elements at my disposal, you were the last person to see her alive.
And I've got no
Yes,
alibi.
last night we, Do you suspect me?
I want you to tell me everything that happened last night and leave nothing out. Tell me, how did the evening begin?
Crap. Okay. Can't change that. Where's that Boyd's coming from? Hold on a moment. I hear Boyd sounds. Wait, is that coming from in?
Duchess Hillsborough and I were returning to our
Hey,
rooms
Crumray,
when
good to see you.
Elizabeth
Okay,
came
I
up to
will
us.
raise the microphone.
She was in a state of panic and insisted that she needed to speak to me. She
Mic
said
goes
she feared
up.
for her life.
Game volume goes
I
down.
took my leave of the Duchess and followed Elizabeth to her room.
Continue.
She insisted we have a drink, without which she refused to confide anything.
What exactly did she want to speak about?
Let's talk about her
About
child.
my mother.
Yeah, we don't know about her
Just
seeing
found out
her
that I was
because.
Sarah de Riche's son.
Hello,
Elizabeth wanted to
Skies.
tell
Good
me
to see you,
about the
man.
horrors my mother apparently inflicted on her.
And I am most
Finding
certainly
out
no
that
Sherlock
young
Holmes.
Paris had always lied to you. Well, that
Homer
must
Sherlock
not have been
Jones.
an easy thing to hear. But do go on.
I refused to go on drinking with her. She already seemed drunk and her conversation became confused. So, then she ordered me to get out. If only I'd stayed.
Don't blame yourself, Louis. How could you have
Okay, sound a little bit higher.
for this new information?
Hey, Alcamore, good to see you. Hope you're all having a wonderful evening.
Me in a very delicate situation. I cannot risk upsetting the smooth operation of our next conference. But the case cannot remain unaddressed. I must reassure my guests, and justice will be done.
By the way, I need Louis' coat.
I must ask for your help.
Why is that?
You met Elizabeth. You spoke together, I believe. She trusted you. Listen, Louis. Find out who could have committed this.
Oh, trust me, I know the issue about YouTube not notifying people.
Murderer. I want to know who is responsible for this. And I trust you. You have my backing. Must stop at nothing. Can I count on you?
Of course. How would you like me to proceed?
Maybe you can start by going to the scene of the crime. Elizabeth was attacked in her room.
I'm gonna interrogate everybody.
Can you tell me anything else about what happened?
No, I wouldn't want to influence you.
We will find the truth.
There and form your own opinion.
Do you have any suspects in mind, my lord?
Everybody's a suspect.
I'm talking with Sir Gregory and His Eminence Piaggi, so I think you can remove them from the list of suspects. Monsieur Bonaparte and President Washington left the party after midnight, I believe. They were tired and went up to bed.
Hey, there's plenty of stuff to complain about.
Right.
YouTube is something you can always complain about.
And once you've finished, come back and let me know your findings. I'll be waiting. And Louis, you've got permission to search through the guests' rooms. They've all been notified and they agree.
Ooh. Okay, now this place looks. Well, okay, that's not cool. That. Who puts this thing here? I mean, that seems like a bit dangerous. Nope. Okay, can't jump and down. Oh, what do we got? What do we got?
Golden elixir. Consume without excess.
Yes. Grab the stuff.
Word could open this chest.
Okay, let's see. Okay. Let's see. No. Okay. Okay, we can see what letters we have available. So we're going to have 4. So it's going to be A, C, Z, or E. C is the most likely letter to start a 4-letter word. So C. Second letter. There's no word that I can think of that's 4 letters and has an E at the second. Let's see. No? Okay, that makes even less sense. Okay, 4 letters. It's going to end in an N, an E, an L, or an S. No, that's not a word. Okay, we don't have a word here. It is ease. The word is E. Oh. C-R-E. Creen. Kren. Yes, it is Kren. Okay, the word's not Kren.
Which 4-letter word could open this chest?
Okay, anybody who has a clue for this one, speak now or forever hold your peace. Alright, C-R or C-B or C-E or C-A. No. Let's try. Abes. It's secretly Abraham Lincoln. Abyss. No, we need more. Yeah, okay. I was thinking abyss because of the stinking hole in the room. There might be some clues in this room as to what it should be. So let's check right over here. Okay, no, that is not a clue. Got some devil's thorn. That'll be good. Oh. Well, hello there, Padre.
Your Eminence, I imagine that you've heard the news about Miss Adams.
What a tragedy, my son. How could such a thing have happened?
That's exactly what I'm trying to find out. Did you notice anything out of the ordinary last night?
I saw the young French soldier, Bonaparte, I believe, hanging around near Miss Adams' room. But I would not want to get an innocent man into trouble. It's probably nothing.
Probably something, most certainly.
Not to worry, Your Eminence. If he is innocent, then he has nothing to fear. Do you know why Monsieur Bonaparte was hanging around her room like that?
Well, I wouldn't be surprised to learn that the dashing young soldier had become infatuated with a fragile young woman.
It happens.
But I don't think he got a very warm welcome.
Bonaparte and Adams? But they didn't even know each other, did they?
I couldn't say.
What else you got for me, Padre?
Where are you, my son? I would talk to Monsieur Perry. You remember how violently he set upon Miss Adams.
Oh, don't worry. He's on the list of suspects.
Okay. Now, what do we got? Key with the water occult symbol. Okay. Alright, that's the way out of here. Not yet. Not yet. Yes. Let's try this one more time.
What word could open this chest?
Zeus. Oh, there's that freaking statue of Zeus right in like the main entryway. How could I forget that? Well, okay now. Okay, now we can get out of here. Oh.
The nightmare painted by Fusilier in 1781.
Alright, you guys can't ask anything from. Alright, down we go. If only we could run faster. Alright, let's get this party started. We've got work to do. Now I could check out the lovely Lady Adams' room.
So Jacques Perrou.
I want to check out her room before I ask people. Damn it! Alright, you know, I will be back for you. Monsieur Bonaparte. Because we must explore just a bit more first.
Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
Alright. Oh, no. Wrong room.
Duke Manuel Godoy. Huh, that's me.
Oh. Okay, that is the Cardinal's room. And I think this is...
President George Washington.
Oh. Wait.
Good day, Monsieur de Richet.
Mr. Volner, are you looking for anything in particular? Next to Elizabeth's room?
I...
Oh, we found something already.
Nothing special.
Has anyone told you that Elizabeth was killed last night?
Yes. Rumors spread quickly.
It looks very put out.
It's horrible. How did it happen?
I can say nothing.
Maybe I can ask you some things about it.
Post instructions and stay in your quarters.
I shall leave you now, sir. I will return to my room.
Now, let's check this place out. What do we got? Signs of a struggle? The bottles? Missing candles. Things. Oh, and there's a body. Okay, I guess that's a big clue right there. All right. Knocked over clock. The time. Okay, that lets us know what happened.
54. If it was smashed during the murder, then I've just established the time of the crime.
Well, that'll help.
A notebook, written in Elizabeth's handwriting. It is written in a mix of several languages. Not too easy to work out. It's medieval Latin. Enough to translate a bit.
Oh, what do we got?
He's coming. The demon is upon her.
He's coming.
There she is. Death has come to finish me off. I've just run into her son. That was her last entry. What tortured writing.
What tortured writing up here?
June 11th, 1790. My dear Elizabeth, the last letter gave you much cause for concern.
Alright, I read that stuff last night. That's not new, but this is new. A gun.
Pistol? Fairly new, I'd say. And judging by the weight of it, fairly light.
A woman's weapon.
It's extremely well maintained. The barrel is perfectly clean. It isn't loaded, and there's no traces of gunshot residue.
Okay, so it hasn't been fired.
That it hasn't been used recently. There's a few dried traces of blood on the grave.
So someone may have
Good to know for sure.
hit someone with it.
A tribute engraved on the barrel to the liberators of France.
Well, now.
Right. I shall have to find its owner.
Well, now, indeed. Oh, what do we got? What do we got?
Piece of fabric. High quality at that.
Part of a shirt.
I'd say it's silk. Going by the texture and the gray hue, it must come from a dress, that kind that women of quality wear. It's a travel dress. The silk has been lightly waxed to protect it from bad weather. I know the very woman who came up with the idea, given all the traveling she does. My mother.
And she...
Why did she come here in the first place? She appears to have undergone abnormal wear and tear. She must have been scouring the countryside, and that doesn't look good.
Alright. And it wasn't fired because I have the gunpowder.
Pentagram? What the hell's been going on here? Contrary to what most people think, the pentagram's not there to conjure up what evil or demonic creature. With the point towards the top, the pentagram is an ancient symbol of protection.
Oh, well now. And wait, what do we have here? I just heard somebody popping in. And I think I also just heard something else. Okay, so we know something's going on there. We know what's going on there. I shall examine the symbol. But what is the connection to Elizabeth's death?
Many esoteric rituals are based on this shape. Could Elizabeth have been sacrificed during an occult ritual?
Oh, I certainly hope not with that. That seems like that could be a bit messy. I prefer to keep messes out of, out of connection. So, hey, we'll figure it out. Oh, and by the way, Fruity, thank you. Good to see you. Hey, Chris. Hey, Cannoli. And hey, everybody. Hope you're all having wonderful, wonderful evenings. And yes, I do see you guys. And wow, okay, we got a bunch of people tuning in. And a bunch of... Yes, Frusty. Fruity Tooty. Hey guys, people. Everybody, good to see you. Yeah, we are uncovering some mysterious nonsense with Sherlock Jones as we figure out just who is responsible for Elizabeth Adams' death. Elizabeth Adams, the lady right over here, who is... Oh, yes, Elizabeth Adams over here, who is the daughter of Vice President John Adams, who's just been murdered this evening.
Vials of laudanum.
Laudanum.
Large quantities could knock out a bull. Could Elizabeth have been drugged? If the body wounds are anything to go by, then clearly not. She put up a fierce fight. The label shows that this laudanum comes straight from America. I wonder if Washington's involved.
Washington's involved. The death of the Vice President's daughter. My God.
My dear Elizabeth,
Alright, we already read that. What about you? What have you got to say for yourself?
this room? Do you know who could have made such a mess of this room?
Miss Adams, sir. We were given orders to leave the room as it was, so as not to rush her.
Did she have a fight with someone to get the room into this state?
Nope, just the way it always is. She's a messy, messy girl.
Throw a tantrum, during which she would destroy anything that came to hand. Lord Mortimer told us not to enter the room.
Thanks for that information.
You are welcome, sir.
Oh, I need one of these bad boy masks.
No, I haven't gone over everything yet.
Sir may take his time, and sir would like to leave, so it has only to tell me.
Alright. Investigation time. Oh, it's a dagger. I found a murder weapon. I can't analyze the knife.
The lower part of the handle is unsullied by blood. The murderer gripped the weapon so tight that there's no blood where he held it. The handprint indicates a small and slender hand. The blade is short and thin, well sharpened.
Stiletto?
Blood
No.
still fresh.
Let's just give it a little taste. Little taste of the blood. Wait, what is this over here? This is the only spot on the wall with any type of blood.
The blood spatter indicates that the murderer must have held Elizabeth upright during the attack. Even if Elizabeth wasn't very big, I doubt she wouldn't have put up a struggle. It takes tremendous strength to overpower someone like that.
I doubt my mother could have done that.
Knocked over a bottle of wine.
A nice rosé.
It must have been mixed with the wine directly in the bottle.
I am not going to smell the poison. That's a lot of blood, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of blood.
Whoever left that footprint has boats for feet. It's at least a size 15. Where's a size like that here? Peru? Washington, maybe.
Time to start examining shoes. Ooh, okay. Almost missed this.
A chest with a half-circle pattern.
Time unlocked, ladies and gents. Easy peasy. Ooh, more amber. And
Tutored hand copied these notes.
peppers.
Looks like a healing method. Well, that's a pity. The writing is barely legible. The note suggests binding the feet and hands, then blocking the jaws using a piece of cloth to prevent the tongue from being sectioned. That looks like a method to control an epileptic fit. I wonder if Elizabeth is the one being treated for that illness.
Well, I don't think we need any more of Elizabeth's weaknesses, seeing as she's dead.
Bound. A piece of cloth in the mouth prevents the tongue from being sectioned. It looks like preparation for an exorcism. Is Elizabeth really possessed?
Ah, well, she was. She's not anymore. Or else the spirit's loose. Oh, I think we can confirm she's dead. Cause of death, her bloods ran away.
No wounds, but blood on the right hand. Nothing on the left except that tattooed symbol. This pinnacle is a trap. The wearers of the pinnacle thought that they were protected from evil, surrounding it inside the different circles of the pinnacle.
Alright, hands, arms.
Marks on the body. She must have fought like a lion. Couldn't have happened without a lot of noise.
There must be some injury on the person responsible. Something. So who here enjoys mystery games?
People who scar themselves in this way generally do so to relieve some kind of psychological suffering. By trying to master the pain, they establish their self-control.
Someone's been blading.
Scars are superficial and made several years ago. She wasn't trying to take her own life.
Alright, check out the tats. Ooh.
She had the sigillum de Amos tattooed on her, a symbol of the living God.
Unfamiliar with that.
Written in the language of angels, according to believers. It is rare for someone to know about symbols like this at her age, unless her mother was a tutor. Symbol of Masons. What's that doing here?
Alright, check out the legs.
Blood, but no trace of blows on the legs. Let's see.
No rape?
No trace of sexual assault or rape.
Okay, so it wasn't having something to do with that.
More tattoos. Similar to those on the rest of her body.
Yeah, this is very, very, very interesting, my friends.
I count no fewer than 9 wounds on the thorax.
Yes.
A lot of blood. At first sight, I'd say that's what caused her death. The wounds are clean and look like they've been inflicted by a sharp object.
Like that knife over there?
Damaged vital organs, the heart, the right lung, which is perforated. Most of them weren't given with much force. She might even have survived. But the stab in the heart, though not all that deep, sealed her fate. Some of these tattoos are veritable works of... What's that? The skin between her breasts is different. Bloody hell!
It's a skin graft.
It was drawn on a page of leather and stitched onto her skin. Probably during childhood.
Yikes.
Scars are anything to go by. It's the same kind of tattoo as on the rest of her body.
Someone sewed leather tattoo on her? Okay, that's not good. Now let's examine the head.
I see no sign of bruising on the skull. The only clue is a scar from a previous craniectomy. Poor Elizabeth, she must have been very young when she went through all that. That's torture. She also has old scars around the neck, maybe mutilations.
Is it the laudanum?
Breath. Smells of alcohol.
Yep.
Laudanum. We use it to relieve pain. She bled from the nose.
Okay. Why would she be doing that?
Signs of bleeding, but I haven't seen traces of.
I've been bleeding from the nose. Okay, that's not great. Okay, I think that's everything from there. Alright, there shouldn't be anything else in this room. Once more, a once over. Oh. Okay. Yep, okay, that's it in here. Wait.
Talisman that I gave back to Elizabeth. Can't exactly say it brought her good luck.
Almost missed it. Okay.
Talisman that I gave back to Elizabeth. Can't exactly say it brought her good luck.
You know what? Let me take some of this. Yeah, that'll help us through. Time to check other rooms.
I know enough now. Thank you.
Very well, sir. Some at a time.
Hello, Timothy. Good to see you, man. We are undergoing a murder mystery. And now it's time to check rooms. Let's see if I can check downstairs first. No. I want to check the rooms.
Sir Johann van Boone.
Let's check with Johann. Hey, this room's nicer than mine.
The alchemist is a young man. The chest locked with a 4-letter code.
Oh, great. Another one of these. L. Okay, it's not lion.
If I'm not mistaken, Paracelsus named
Zinc. Alright. I was not going to guess that. Yep, I was not going to get that. This game came out last year. Well, actually, it finished, I believe, recently. It's a game that came out in parts, though.
Signs of the Zodiac.
It's an episodic game. Think the Telltale games like Walking Dead. Or Wolf Among Us. Or any of those types of things. Ooh, Royal Jelly. Definitely needed some of that.
Sorrows of Young Werther. There's a handwritten text by von Vormer on this first page. Dear Elizabeth, I know that this book is but a small token compared to the delightful moments you gave me, but I hope that this will nonetheless keep the memory.
And by the way, everyone, yes, thank you, and I'm glad to have you here for this raid.
Volmer had a relationship with Elizabeth, but that's hardly surprising given his fondness for the occult.
I will try and entertain you with more of my bumbling around. Oh, crap. Can't look through there. I will talk with you in a moment.
Amber.
Amber, my friends. Monsieur Sweet Amber. Time to start the questioning.
What can I do for you, de Richet?
Monsieur, Lord Mortimer has appointed me to investigate the tragedy that befell us last night.
Yeah. Telltale shutting down was a great tragedy for all of us.
How can I help, monsieur?
Excuse me,
Straight off the bat.
did you know Miss Adams?
Oh, she... not really.
You were close friends. Close friends.
Signed by your hand, Monsieur. Would you like to change your version now?
Be careful, de Richet. Don't push your luck. My relationship with Miss
Don't push my anger.
Adams is pure. It has nothing to do with you. Continue playing the detective as you see fit. But if I find the bastard who did that to Elizabeth, I will...
Yes.
I would have preferred a simple response, but I see I have my answer now.
Ooh, okay. Big old questions. Were you finished in your relationship?
I get the impression that your romance was over. Am I right?
So? What does it matter to you? I would never have attacked her, if that's what you're insinuating.
Oh, no. I don't think you
To
did.
the relationship, you or her?
It was her. It was her. But what does that matter? We both agreed.
And what did you discuss?
Please, tell me a little more about the nature of your relationship.
That is a personal matter, monsieur.
Yes, that is true. So, tell me.
All right. It was passion. That's why they
With
couldn't
romance.
scared.
You love
Did you love her?
Of your damn business.
Your feelings betray you, sir.
So on. Yes. I loved her like a moth loves the flame of a candle. That's why we could never be together.
I know enough. I know the truth.
Where were you last night?
In my room. I read a few ancient manuscripts before going to bed. But I didn't stay up long. I was tired.
Thank you kindly.
Oh, that's all you get?
We finished. I'll have a look around and then take my leave.
Don't leave town.
Whatever you have to do.
Don't leave town. I'll be watching you. Woo. Okay. More checking. Okay, no in this room. Ooh. Double sword, always good to have. Okay, no, alright, that's already full. You know what, let's check downstairs for a moment. Oh.
Decorum guy.
Okay, no going downstairs. I believe... this bastard's room. He and I have words.
What do you want from me, de Richet?
Greetings. It's fallen to me
Cut the
that...
crap!
Want to check your boot size.
Both know why you're here.
And have you got anything to tell me?
What does it matter? It's too late anyway. Do what you have to do and get out.
Oh, okay.
It's never too late, sir. If you have something to say, now is the time.
You,
Ooh, psychology works on this guy.
everything's already written. It's over.
Why is he behaving like the perfect culprit? What is it that's already written? I'm not sure I follow you.
No, you don't.
Yes, they're going to be up on YouTube. They should be out by the end of the week.
A pattern with 4 circles.
Let me just take a look at this. Ooh, a letter. Let me just pick this pocket right in front of the guy.
I'm writing to thank you for the funds you sent. These funds will be crucial for the renovation of the western wing of the orphanage. The children you sent are doing marvelously well.
Orphanage.
Little Pierre will soon be walking. Some of them still sometimes suffer nightmares about their parents on the scaffold, but I expect they will cease in due course. Should you decide to send us more, please note that another 20 beds will soon be ready. The children and myself will never thank you enough. Long live the Republic. Long live France. Sister Marielle. I have no space left. I'll retrieve it later. I have no space left. I'll retrieve it later.
Alright, what do I got here?
The Massacre of the Innocents, but by Van Harlem. I think that Mortimer likes to play mind games with his guests.
We got a letter. I do not know if she shall meet again. At this point I am a prisoner, snared by my own decisions. You must be protected. My future is lost without you. You can still be saved. No matter how much bitterness you hold against me, you must know that I made a pact with the devil, who I thought I could master. I thought I knew the monsters, but for what I did for France is nothing compared to what they are capable of doing. Now I can't see any way out. The jaws are closing upon me. I love you now, forever. Alright, no checking outside. I'm gonna have to dig in and really see what this guy's up to. Oh.
Dear friend, please come and join us. We must meet about the ongoing operations in Paris. A boat will be waiting for you in Calais and will take you to Dover in England. From there, a carriage will take you to the port of Tintagen, where a frigate will be waiting for you and other guests, so you can meet up with me on my island as quickly as possible. I await your arrival. Lord William Mortimer.
Well. Now we have the introductory note. This? Oh. Ah, okay, what do we got? Golden elixir. Missing book?
Records of the police. Notes intended for the police lieutenant of Paris. It's a list of people under surveillance in Paris. And there's some well-known names on it. This is valuable information. This shouldn't be lying around.
So I'll just take it. I'll take that, and I'll take that.
Great. Honey.
Oh, I needed some of that. But I'm also running out of stuff.
All right. Have you finished?
Not quite.
For the
I'd
moment.
like you to answer a few questions.
Oh, that sounds like fun. Yeah, I could definitely play some Call of Duty with them. I shall push him.
2 days ago, I surprised you having a go at Miss Adams.
Wow, that was 2 days?
Did you want to give her another beating? She wouldn't let you push her around again, huh?
Shut up, you little shit.
See you guys. Thanks for tuning in.
Away. You think you're investigator of the year.
And hey, Keckers is a trekker.
Didn't you get enough beating her black and blue the last time?
I did not.
I did not hit her. I did not.
Go on. Keep going.
Finish what you came to do, then get out of my room.
You were armed the night of my arrival. Can I see your weapon?
No.
You do realize you're not helping, don't you? You're making it worse for yourself. I know you were at the scene. We will save a lot of time if you just tell me what happened.
Let's see your big old boots. Wait, there's actual blood on his boot. There's actual blood on his boot right there. It's right there. It's right there.
The only thing you can prove is one of my boots was at the scene. Congratulations. You've wrapped up the investigation.
Yeah, it's literally, he didn't even change his shoes. It's right there.
All right. Have you finished?
Not quite. I'd like you to answer a few questions.
Wow, I can just flat out just go and ask it.
Let's get right to it. Are you...
Oh.
Elizabeth Adams' murderer?
That is for you to prove, if I'm not mistaken, boy. You weren't expecting me to do all the legwork for you, were you? Lazy man.
I'd like to talk about the letter you're writing. What woman is it addressed to?
Who says it's
And hey, we all love the room, my friends.
There's no point you insisting.
Alright, that's it for this guy. Next room out. Now we could discuss things with the lovely lady Elizabeth. Not Elizabeth. Napoleon. Oh, snuff box? Snuff box.
I'm writing to implore you to act quickly. The situation is rapidly worsening. Paoli continues to steer our motherland, Corsica, toward open warfare between France. His men are everywhere. We are obliged to go into hiding and are unable to remain in the same place for more than 2 days. I wouldn't be surprised if they targeted us. Make haste, listen. You hold our destiny in your hands. Your loving mother, Maria Letizia Bonaparte.
Don't know a lot about Napoleon's parentage. Not something I ever learned about.
French actor Talma's Nero and Britannicus, the last emperor of the Caesar dynasty.
Okay, nothing over here. Oh, letters.
My dear Napoleon, as previously agreed, I would like to ask you to join us in January on my island to participate in the high society meeting organized for the occasion. We shall be able to continue our discussion about our project for a new order for France. I have a proposition to make to you concerning your wish to put a strong leader at the head of France. I trust you to be discreet as to your coming. See you soon. Lord William Webb.
Lord Mort.
Just one holster in Bonaparte's gear, and the pistol is missing.
Ah.
On the other hand, his cleaning equipment is in mint condition.
Well, the gun we had has been completely cleaned.
Just one holster in Bonaparte's gear, and the pistol is missing. On the other hand, his cleaning equipment is in mint condition.
I have not watched Fast 9 yet, but I do plan on seeing it. I'm a huge fan of the Fast and Furious franchise once it gave up all pretense and just became super silly. Because, in my opinion, that's what made it best. When you take something like that and just go balls to the wall, horrifically stupid, things get really fun.
My dearest son,
Alright, we check that out. Oh.
bicorn decorated with a cockade. It must belong to a French soldier.
Alright, anything else in this room? No, I think that is it. Oh, oh, oh. Alright, we already checked that. Wait, no, we didn't check this.
The Prince by Machiavelli. Perfect read for you with a surfeit of ambition. That might come in handy.
Machiavelli. Oh. Okay, can't search that. Our search sucks.
Monsieur de Richet, please be quick. We are both very busy.
As any good soldier would, I imagine you own a firearm. May I see it?
Oh, well, if you really want to, here is my pistol.
Oh, great. Okay, he's got his
It is
gun.
not loaded.
Do you have several of these?
In Corsica, oui, but not on me when I am traveling. Only a bandit would carry such an arsenal.
Thank you.
Okay, not his gun.
Someone saw you not far from the victim's room. Can you tell me what you were doing exactly, please?
Okay, if it takes ridiculousness to the next level, then I'm definitely up for it.
You see, on the night of my
I
arrival,
want rocketing through the sky. I want parachutes through volcanoes. I want nonsense.
slipped through my fingers each time. Now I know why. She had every reason to be worried. What an idiot I was not to insist. I could have helped her.
I've been studying him for a while now, and I don't think he was lying. Yet, I'm surprised how easy it was for me to read him. Must surely be his military side. I wish they all could be like that. My investigation would be finished already.
Okay, Napoleon's not involved.
Did you hear about young Elizabeth?
Indeed, it is deeply regrettable.
Lord Mortimer asked me
I
to...
know.
Now,
No doubt want to know my alibi. I spent the night downstairs playing cards.
yeah, with who?
Can you tell me who was present at the game, please?
Well, there were Lord Mortimer, President Washington, and Sir Gregory.
Thank you.
Ah, and His Eminence Piaget as well. Excuse me, I nearly forgot him. Poor soul.
What time did the game end?
I can't say exactly. As for me, I must have stayed until midnight. I was exhausted, couldn't think straight. So I preferred to go up to bed.
On your way up to bed, did you notice anything out of the ordinary?
No, not in the least. The whole manor was sound asleep.
Not really. No.
Now, I, myself, am waiting for Fast and the Furious to just flat up give up all pretense and go to space. Have aliens pop up. Become a true superhero franchise.
Did any of you leave during the game?
Not that I know of, monsieur. I didn't exactly spend my time noting the other guests' comings and goings, but I don't think so.
Thank you. Did you notice anything unusual during the evening?
Nothing at all, except the luck of the devil of Lord Mortimer and Sir Gregory at cards.
Did they win much?
Oh la la, monsieur, they cleaned us out more like. But I plan on getting it all back before we leave.
Oh, that's it from you.
Well, have we finished, monsieur?
Exactly. Thanks again for all your answers. Good day.
Alright, I discovered that nothing of importance was to be discovered here. I learned that there was nothing to learn. No. I shall check my room for the moment. Oh, I actually can't check out my room. You know what? Oh. Okay, can't check out that room either.
Huh, it's me. Monsignor, His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi.
Oh, so he is flat out. The Cardinal is just flat out not a suspect. Okay.
President George Washington.
Georgie boy. I'm gonna check out Mr. Washington last. Just to be on the safe side.
Monsieur Johann von Wulm.
Oh. Camera kind of jutes around every so often. No worries about that.
Monsieur Jacques Peru.
Dom Toretto versus John Wick. Okay, I might be down for that.
Sir, I have no space left. I'll retrieve it later.
There are so many memes of that. You know what? No. Fast and Furious. The Fast and Furious franchise needs to meet up with the Jurassic Park franchise.
Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
Full stop. That's what needs to happen. I need to see the family fight dinosaurs.
Dear E, I received your last letter. Unfortunately, the Crown informed the Golden Order that our mission should under no circumstances hamper Sir Gregory's plans. Decidedly, they have support from the highest level in Buckingham Palace. So here we both are, hands and feet tied, and little room to maneuver. Keep me abreast of events. Our mission is becoming more complicated. Yours, E. P.S. The French chapter of the Order doesn't appear to know anything about the arrival of our friend Sarah. I therefore cannot comment on it. However, my guess is that she has come here for personal reasons.
Okay, anything else here? Oh, books.
Grammar of Pont-Royal. Ah, the artistry of the French language in all its splendor. Whoever masters French commands the world. At least une partie of it.
Okay, right over here. Ah, there's the Duchess. Ooh la la.
A letter from William the Younger addressed to him. He's the present Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. He has indeed some powerful backers. Madam, thank you for consoling the Queen. The King's situation is worsening, but I wager he'll recover from this present fit. Next time you speak with Her Majesty the Queen, would you please be so kind as to ask her to look into my petition to raise taxes with the King? I will personally see to it that our nation will recover from this impasse. But King George's mental situation is slowing down our decision-taking. Thank you in advance for all your help. William Pitt, Prime Minister of the United Kingdom of Great Britain.
Mecha King Ghidorah shows up to try and wipe out the world. Godzilla turns around, then Dom comes up in a Jet Jaguar stylized Camaro. Mecha Godzilla may be strong, but nothing stronger than family.
Two coils circle the lock.
Okay, form King George, Holy Father's back. Assist you in financing recruitment regiments of immigrant royalists to fight against France.
William Pitt the Elder, addressed to Emily. He was the English Prime Minister. This letter dates from 15 years ago now. Madam, I shall never thank you enough for all your care and attention. I shall be indebted to you to my last breath. If you have any request of me, you only need ask. With regards to my son William, I shall never thank you enough for looking after him. You know the latter's preferences, and you will understand he needs you desperately. For that, and as agreed with Queen Charlotte, our friend Duke Hillsborough will carry out his task and meet with you within 6 months. From then on, you'll be free from want. Yours sincerely, William Pitt, Count of Chatham.
Ooh, nice, nice, nice. Friends in most certainly places. All right.
Two coils circle the lock.
All right, let's open it up.
Dear Gregory, thank you for the information. I've managed to find out about the names you gave me. George Washington is a man you can trust. In spite of his obvious talent for politics, he has remained upright and honest. On the other hand, as you may well know, he is already doing business with Lord Mortimer. It will be more difficult to approach him. Napoleon Bonaparte was unknown to me until today. He's a passionate young French soldier for whom Mortimer predicts a promising future. Take heed. He is a man of conviction, which to my mind makes him potentially dangerous. As for Sarah de Richet, what more is there to say? You already know each other. She was apparently invited by Lord Mortimer about an ongoing matter in Paris that concerns a receiver in stolen art.
Stolen art? Is that what all this is about?
All right, I've retrieved everything.
Wait, they let you know when you've retrieved everything in the room? Okay, I definitely need to go back in some places.
What can I do for you, Louis?
I've come to see you about last night's tragedy. Did you hear anything about what happened?
Yes, what did you hear?
Yes, we all did. Rumors spread quickly.
Anything important?
How awful. I didn't know her well, but I hope at least the poor thing didn't suffer too much.
Hey, Dom is more than a mechanic, my friend. I'm just gonna be honest with the lady.
No doubt she suffered greatly.
9 times. What monster is capable of such a horrible thing?
I don't know. How's your stabbing arm?
What happened exactly?
In fact, Lord Mortimer has asked me to look into this case.
Really? Are you Lord Mortimer's snoop now?
I'm doing it for Elizabeth, not to please Mortimer.
Good for you. Quite right, too. Have you found out anything?
What do you know about Elizabeth, my lovely lady?
I must admit, Louis, I didn't take much interest in her. I feel a bit guilty about it, but I never actually spoke to her. She seemed burdened by her problems, and as she wasn't invited to the conference, I didn't really seek her out.
I'm now interviewing all the guests to establish the alibis for each person. Just so that I can cross you off the list of suspects, can you tell me what you were doing?
Yes.
on the night-
Where were you and your hair last
I
night?
understand that I'm on the list of suspects.
Don't take it the wrong way, but I must consider every possibility.
Well, if you absolutely wanted to be sure of my activities that evening, you only had to join me, you know.
I know, Emily, especially since I couldn't prevent the murder, even though I spent part of the evening with Elizabeth.
You're sure it's not too hard to bear for you?
The fact is, I don't have a choice. But I will find the murderer. I owe Elizabeth that, at least.
Yes.
What is it?
I know my mom did it. It had to be mom.
Have you found its owner?
Not yet. Still searching.
Bricks and Lore. I don't quite recall who Bricks and Lore is. Is that the guy from Hobbs and Shaw?
You think that's a clue?
The handprint was a very slender hand. Probably that of a woman.
Do you realize what that means? There are only 3 of us on the island. Bearing in mind that neither my sister nor myself had any reason to set upon the young lady, that means...
I know, Emily. I know.
Keep up your courage, Louis. I'm sure there's an explanation. You're bound to shed some light on it all.
What you say is true, Emily. I'm less and less enthusiastic about shedding any light on the subject. I hear you were in discussions with the Holy See.
Oh, either His Eminence can't keep his tongue from wagging, or you've been poking your nose where you shouldn't, sir.
Hey, I'll poke my nose wherever I feel like it.
Raising a royalist army. That's no small matter.
It's a nice big nose, too.
On the subject, is there anything else you wanted to ask me?
I found a torn piece of dress in Miss Adams' room. Gray silk.
Where's it from?
That's what I'm trying to find out. The color doesn't match any of Elizabeth's dresses, but I might not have found all of her clothes yet.
Lord Louis, do you realize what this means? If this piece of dress isn't from Elizabeth, then it's... I don't have any grey silk dresses, Louis. Neither does my sister, since we wear the same clothes.
Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to check with you.
I'm so sorry, Louis.
Alright,
Thanks.
time to go.
Are you alright? You know, I'm sure there's a good reason why your mother was at the scene.
Thank you, Emily. I won't keep you alone. Thank you for answering my questions.
See you, Louis.
Alright, off we go. We are almost done with this search. We've narrowed it down to no one. One more check in here to make certain. Okay, nothing I can pick up in here. Oh. Okay, no, all this stuff is good. We are going to find out who here has an idea about who is responsible for the Lady Elizabeth's death. I have my suspicions. Okay, that Devil's Thorn is a thorn in my friggin' side. Oh. Okay, that I will definitely take. So I think it's just the president I can speak to now. If he's the last man to talk to,
Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
then we will do that
Duke Manuel Godoy.
and be done with it. Okay. Times like this, I'd like a fast travel.
Huh, that's me.
Wait, is this it?
Monseigneur, His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi.
No going in there. Alright, come on. Next room.
President George
Ah,
Washington.
here we go. Ooh, this is a nice room. I'd like to trade up to this place. Well, okay, there he is. Let us check his bedroom first.
Carmelite water. They say that if you drink this, it gives you a real boost.
Alright, I'll definitely take some of that.
Honey, the
Oh.
gods.
Okay, definitely needed some of that. Ah. Book. Inspector Chanel. Alright, let's have our discussion.
Greetings, Louis.
Mr. President, you can guess why I'm here.
Of course.
Oh yes, I am most certainly a detective. Sherlock Jones.
How am I going to tell Elizabeth's father that she's dead?
I know, Mr. President. I shall endeavor to find out the truth about this tragedy. I must ask you to help me, please.
Find the degenerate pig who did this, Louis.
Okay. Okay, this is gonna be bad, but I gotta get your alibi, man. I gotta get your alibi.
To find out who has an alibi and, well, who doesn't, Mr. President. Can you tell me what you were doing last night so that I can strike...
I know you were playing cards for most of the night.
I spent the night right here, reading.
All night?
Exactly. Emily stopped by in the middle of the night. You can ask her. She wanted to talk about some business we have in common.
Anything whatsoever to do with Elizabeth?
Not at all, Louis. A business matter.
Hobbs or Shaw? Okay. 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 I gotta say that The Rock as Hobbs is nonsensical. The guy flexes out of casts. He's freaking superhuman. So I would definitely say him.
That Elizabeth took laudanum?
Yes. She came to ask me for some. She had finished her reserve, I believe.
Do you take it regularly, Mr. President?
Unfortunately, I do, Louis. I still suffer from a terrible toothache, and it's not likely to get any better.
It's just for that, then.
Old age, my young friend. I don't wish it upon you, but you'll soon see. At my age, it's rare to have no problems in that domain.
And do you take a lot?
A moderate amount, Louis. Only the dosage indicated on the prescription of my doctor.
Tell me, Mr. President, had you spoken to Elizabeth since your arrival? You know her father. You thought she was dead.
No, I didn't. And I believe I'll be taking my remorse with me to my grave. I wanted to, but I didn't know where to begin.
You can't blame yourself. You couldn't have known that her days were numbered.
What else we got, my boyos?
Mr. President, we found a footprint at the scene of the crime.
Well, we already know whose shoe it was.
I hope. That's all I wear.
No, rest assured. It looks like the print of a big ankle print. A large size, I'd say.
Perfect. That should help you, Louis. It's a clue.
Hey, I didn't say we were done. I did not say we were done talking.
Do you know if she had any enemies, Mr. President?
Not that I know of. I heard about her altercation with Mr. Perry. But that case was closed, if I'm not mistaken. But if in doubt, I wouldn't leave any door unopened. And I'd go and question your fellow countrymen.
Don't worry. Countryman or not, I'm not letting anybody slip through the cracks. Do you know why she came to the island?
To get help, if I'm not mistaken. Isn't that right?
Indeed. Sir Gregory suggested to her father that he introduce her to Lord Mortimer to see if he could help her.
Yes, Lord Mortimer has a talent for healing, apparently. I'm not surprised Sir Gregory advised her to come.
Agreed.
And that is that for that.
I shan't keep you any longer, Mr. President.
Feel free, Louis. If there's anything I can do, just ask.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Alright, nothing else I missed in the room? This will once over. Oh.
Map of Connecticut.
Okay. Alright, we got that. We got that. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. Did no one sleep in this bed? Oh. Get out of there. Get out of there.
Portrait of George Washington.
He actually sleeps in a room with his own picture. Okay. Now, was that it? Do we go upstairs now? I believe I've questioned everyone.
His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi.
Yep, okay. Let's head on up.
Duke Manuel Godoy.
Okay, now where are these stairs to take me back
Monsieur Napoleon Bonaparte.
back up top?
Sir Jacques Perreux.
Ah, this is the room. This is where I've been looking for. Okay, up we go. Oh, missed out on this. Ooh, goody. More of that jelly.
I've come to speak about the findings of the investigation, my lord.
I'm listening, Louis.
Oh.
Will you remind me of the facts we already know about?
Elizabeth Adams was killed last night, but Piaggi was with Home and I until late at night. As for Bonaparte and Washington, they left us after midnight, both tired.
I'm sorry, my lord, but I don't have any evidence conclusive enough to allow me to name the culprit with certitude.
Really? I see.
Wait,
It's
what?
your decision, Louis, and I accept it. Given the distinguished guests and the sensitive political issues involved in the conference, I trust you'll leave me to conclude the case in my own way.
Oh, I didn't mean to actually stop right there.
Time we spoke about-
That's bad. That's bad. I did not expect that to immediately just stop the investigation. That's bad.
She isn't missing, you know.
What? What do you mean?
My mother has left traces in every nook and cranny of your island, my lord. She's definitely here. Now,
Okay, that's
what's
super
my most
weird.
just why she doesn't show herself.
Well, that doesn't make me feel any better, Louis.
What was the official reason why my mother came to your island.
I knew about your mother's activities and yours in the Golden Order. I thought we had everything to gain by working together.
You mean the canon deal with Monsieur Bonaparte?
Okay, that is bad.
How did you hear about that?
And yeah, I did hear 11 was going to be the finale.
About it yesterday, during lunch.
I see. So impetuous. You were supposed to let me speak to you about it first. Our friend Napoleon desperately needed financial backing to properly equip his army. I took it upon myself to back him because I have a firm conviction that he can go far.
We shall see. However, there's one thing that surprises me. Did my mother intend to finance a war? I'm not sure that I follow.
Yeah, that one's weird.
Your mother's aim was not so much to partake in a war, but rather to make Monsieur Bonaparte accountable. France is in turmoil, and having support of a military man can often come in handy, Louis. You'll see. Once this deal was closed, I had big plans for Sarah.
Such as what?
You see, I've invited several influential figures on my island to present them with a project at the conference. It will be presented later today. I thought the Golden Order had a role to play, and I still think so. I was hoping Sarah would be able to join us.
I see.
Indeed, if by chance your mother decided not to return to us before the conference, would you do me the great honor of attending? If only to follow the deliberations while waiting for her to duly take her seat.
Why not? We shall see.
Ah, thank you so much. In this way, you'll be able to keep your mother informed of what he's saying.
Alright, well, we know one thing for certain now.
Something else.
If you make a decision, you might get locked in.
Official reason for your mother's presence here. Is there an off-the-record reason why your mother came here?
Is there?
She was looking for someone.
What do you mean?
In Paris, we were working on a smuggling case to do with occult objects. We had just arrested a dealer who intended to go to you to meet a buyer. My mother was here to find out to whom he intended to sell his stolen treasure.
Oh. What was the name of your dealer?
And what? Oh, crap. I do not remember. Wait, okay. You know what? Crap, I got a lot of these things right here. No. Emily Hillsborough. And Emma Hillsborough. Oh, come on. You cannot expect me to remember.
I can't remember exactly. Something or other.
Von Von?
No, not your friend, Mr. Von Von.
There's something I still don't get.
Oh, I was super shocked when I saw John Cena was going to be in Fast 9.
Over several weeks.
Especially... Wait. Especially when he was supposed to be Dom's brother? I mean, dear God. That makes no sense.
Investigate. she had picked up a lead, nothing would have stopped her.
The only thing I can tell you is that Sarah had indeed changed. At the beginning of her stay here, we enjoyed spending time together, solving the world's problems.
You seem to know my mother very well, my lord.
Are you secretly my daddy?
Together.
Oh, as soon as we had a little free time, we like to share points of view about practically any subject. We would find ourselves embarked on interminable discussions that could go from Monsieur Blanchard's flight in a hot air balloon to the Treaty of Jersey, or the adoption of the metric system in France last year, or even Mr. Eli Whitney's invention in the United States.
Ah, yes. His famous cotton gin. It was supposed to revolutionize cotton production in the United States.
It will revolutionize the world, Louis. The potential of this invention is much greater. Tomorrow, all industries will be switching to simple but large-scale production. Of that, I'm sure.
I'm surprised she didn't get you started on the Crusades. It was her favorite subject.
Are you joking? Sarah and I spent entire days together reliving them. It so happens that the Crusades are also my subject of predilection, especially the third. My ancestor distinguished himself brilliantly during the siege of Saint-Jean d'Acre.
Wait, what?
Mother lulled my childhood with tales of the Crusades. How Richard the Lionheart and Philip Augustus had to battle it out to achieve their ends. And how Guy de Lusignan, having broken his word, launched the siege of Saint-Jean d'Acre.
Oh, I see Sarah's lessons have inspired new enthusiasts. Good on you, because not everyone can claim they know as much at your age.
Well, you see him by not seeing him. You just look for this empty space on the screen, and you know that he's there.
I know, but I'm still very worried.
I must admit, there are worse things to worry about now, Louis.
What do you mean?
Since she
It's the ghoulies. You've been gotten by them.
her behavior on the evening of your arrival greatly surprised Gregory and myself. She resurfaced to attack Emma, Emily Hilda's twin sister. And she shot her with a pistol. Then, before Gregory could intervene, she ran off and disappeared again.
So that did happen.
That means my vision on the wharf, it was actually happening inside the manor. Mother shot Emily's sister, the very person she came looking for. Why would she do that? Excuse me, but between that and the childhood of Lady Adams, it's all a bit much for me to cope with. I need to piece it all together again to see things more clearly. You said that you spent a lot of time talking together at the beginning. What happened for that to change?
I'm afraid I have much.
Okay, now I'm super confused.
The more she withdrew into herself. She never gave me an explanation until the day came when she purely and simply.
We got the creepy music going.
Where did she go when she wanted to be alone?
She would shut herself away in a room we use as a box room upstairs.
Would you allow me to go there?
Naturally, of course. I'll send you a servant to open it.
Thank you.
That's all I can tell you about the disappearance of your mother, Louis. I would like to have been more helpful.
I shall stay on her trail and follow up any leads.
Thank you. We will meet later on to welcome our last guest. In the meantime, I shall get someone to open the box room upstairs for you.
Thank you. The room is just opposite where we're studying.
Okay. Go to the tower room. Oh. Well, here we are.
There are burnt papers in the chimney. There's a legible fragment. Hey, I recognize my mother's handwriting. She says, must find a safer way to communicate. Someone is onto us. Trust in my faith in the man with the sword. So Mother had an accomplice here.
Or that's another painting or statue.
Who could she be suspicious of? We must find the next part. Faith, sword. I recognize her love of riddles there.
Oh, the jelly. It's so good. I love it, the jelly.
St. Paul wrote to Damascus by Caravaggio. Fierce opponent of the first Christians, St. Paul is suddenly struck by the call of Jesus Christ and converts. It's the best known conversion in Christian history, which teaches us that even enemies of Christ can be saved and even become his greatest apostles after
Trust my faith in the man with the sword.
The account of his conversion can be found in the epistles to the Galatians, the Philippians, the Corinthians, and the Acts of the Apostles. Caravaggio attained a magnificent command of black and the play of colors too.
I love the paintings in this game. There's a love of art here.
And receives the light from the Savior.
I think you asked this before, Space Godzilla versus Destroyer. I'm actually going to go with Space Godzilla. A lot of what made Destroyer really dangerous was the fact that he was going up against a Godzilla that was already dying.
What is this disc? Oh, that reminds me of the ones my mother collects. It's magnetic.
Okay, a Magnadisc.
Dante's Paradise. Raise your head and be reassured. For what comes up here from the mortal world must ripen in our ways.
Okay, next room. Yeah, if Destroyer had fought a fresh, uninjured Godzilla, then I think those fights would have gone way different.
The door appears to be locked on the other side. I think I heard something fall to the ground. A metallic sound like a... Let's see if it works.
Here we go. There we go. Open sesame. Okay, in we go. Oh, right here.
Several portraits of apostles, all signed by Guido Reni. It looks like someone touched this commode recently. There are fingerprints on the sheets and in the dust.
That's my mother's bed. That mother smell. More jelly? More jelly.
A chest with the occult symbol representing air.
Alright, I need a key. Wait, what's this? More coins.
The New Testament.
Yes, the Bible is famous.
This volume dates from the first edition of Gutenberg. It's the first book that was ever printed. Pages are covered in annotations in Latin, French, and Hebrew. Someone spent years studying this Bible. Volume of the Gutenberg Bible. This I say therefore, and testify in the Lord, that ye henceforth walk not as other Gentiles walk, in the vanity of their mind.
You know what? Let me go back for.
A drawing of the Apostle Matthew, painted by Guido Rini, is represented as writing the word of the Lord, transmitted by the Holy Spirit, who appears here in the guise of an angel.
Not biblically accurate.
The drawing of the Apostle Matthew, painted by Guido Rini, is represented as writing the word of the Lord, transmitted by the Holy Spirit, who appears here in the guise of an angel.
Okay, let's check some other paintings. Ooh, ooh.
St. John is known as the youngest of Christ's apostles, when we often give credit to St. John for having written about the apocalypse in the last book of the Bible. St. John, painted by Guido Rini.
Alright. Okay. Oh, oh. Nope, not the painting we need. Oh, what do we got?
Amber crystals.
Oh, there's the amber. Amber waves of grain.
St. Paul on the road to Damascus, by Caravaggio. Caravaggio attended magnificent command of black and the play of colors too. Paul facing an ordeal, the curtain of his illusions being raised, and receives the light from the Savior.
Okay, we gotta figure things out.
Several portraits of apostles, all signed by Guido Rini. It looks like someone touched this commode recently. There are fingerprints on the sheets and in the dust.
Use a clues. Use a clues.
He that believeth on him is not condemned, but he that believeth not is condemned already, because he hath not believed in the name of the only begotten Son of God. There is none that understandeth, there is none that seeketh after God.
No problem, Tim.
But though we, or an angel from heaven, preach any other gospel unto you than that which we have preached unto you, let him be accursed. Finally, brethren, whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are honest, whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are of good report, if there be any virtue, and if there be any praise, think on these things.
I say Burning Godzilla is weaker, but putting out more power.
Painting of St. Mark from the collection of the Apostles by Guido Rini. Painting of St. Mark from the collection of the Apostles by Guido Rini.
Yeah, I say Burning Godzilla is just Godzilla with that crazy strength. That he's literally just burning himself out.
St. Paul painted
He's got a sword.
Of the 4 apostles shown in this piece, Paul is the only one who isn't an evangelist. He's the 13th apostle. St. Paul painted by Guido Rini. St. Paul is shown holding a sword. Strange. There's hardly any dust. As if the painting has been cleaned recently.
Or removed.
Inscription engraved on the frame. Let's take a closer look. This is how Paul spoke to his pilgrims from Rome. Just above that, someone's written down the figure 11 on the painting and underlined it twice. But what does that mean?
Oh, it's where?
So we have figure 11 twice underlined. And
Chapter 11, verse 11.
looks like Paul is speaking to. Maybe it's a code. There must be a connection. The text on the Paul must be somewhere, and it must be associated with the figure 11.
Let's go.
What's the story with these pilgrims? I mean, a connection with the figure, maybe?
All right, off we go. Off we go. Let's see it. We got something. We got something.
And they suborned men, which said, "We have heard him speak blasphemous words against Moses and against God."
Welcome back to your computer. There we go.
I say then, have they stumbled that they should fall? God forbid, but rather through their fall, salvation is come into the Gentiles, for to provoke them to jealousy. Oh, wait, a note from Mother is carefully folded between the pages here.
There we go. We found it. We found it.
Dear E, I'm glad you found this note. I was afraid the code of the 2 groups of pilgrims would mislead you. Pick up the package. You know where. Hide it where no one will find it. It's imperative. Awaiting your reply. Hidden behind the youngest apostle. What? The youngest apostle? What does Mother mean by that?
The youngest apostle is right here.
It looks like it's been taken down recently. But wasn't my mother said that she would wait for an answer hidden behind the apostle? Ah, of course. There's something written behind the painting. On the 2nd day, the pilgrims will listen to the prophecy of the young apostle.
We got it.
Add 1 companion to their left and 3 to their right to complete their rank. What does it mean? On the 2nd day, the pilgrims listened to the prophecy of the young apostle. The prophecy of the young apostle, that was John. And the prophecy mentioned is most likely the book of Revelations.
Of course. All right. Okay.
But he that hateth his brother is in darkness, and walketh in darkness, and knoweth not whither he goeth, because that darkness hath blinded his eyes.
Now, Kaiser Ghidorah, is that the Ghidorah from Final Wars, or is that the Ghidorah from Destroy All Monsters?
And ye know that he was manifested
From Final Wars. Okay.
in him is no sin.
I'm going to actually go out on a limb here and say that the Godzilla and Ghidorah from Final Wars is actually weaker than the Godzilla and Ghidorah from that other era, because yeah, it's impressive looking, but it doesn't actually do much, does it?
guess I'll just come back later. On the second day, the pilgrims listened to the prophecy of the young apostle. The prophecy of the young apostle, that was John. And the prophecy mentioned is most likely the book of Revelations according to St. John. And a voice came out of the throne, saying, Praise our God, all ye his servants, and ye that fear him, both small and great. And the woman was given 2 wings of a great eagle, that she might fly into the wilderness, into her place, where she is nourished for a time, and times, and a half a time, from the face of the serpent. Hey, a new note.
Oh, new notes.
Hold it carefully in the corner of this page. The writing, it's not my mother's.
Someone else was in this room.
I found the book in your effects. I've concealed it where no one can get their hands on it. I can assure you, awaiting your instructions, I will hear your reply, like he who hears the angel. Hears the angel? What does that mean? Oh, it's probably the place where she was expecting to get the location of the next note.
Well, I know where that is. Because the angel, right, is over here. Wait, move it, move it, move it, move it, move it, move it. Not you. Where? Where? There's a lot of looking around in this one. Yes, I know. Yes, here it is.
There's something else behind this painting.
Click?
It says
No.
half of each group will join the first city of Corinth. What the hell does that mean?
City of Corinth. Power Rangers.
Pilgrims, if I'm not mistaken, numbered respectively 12 and 14 in the last painting. With the simple operation suggested, that would mean that the new groups are 6 and 7.
Alright, let's check.
I guess I'll just come back later.
Wait.
The drawing of the Apostle Matthew. Painted
Alright, Matthew.
He's represented as writing the word of the Lord, transmitted by the Holy Spirit, who appears here in the guise of an angel.
Okay, we're figuring it out. No. Corinthians. Ah, yes. 6 and 7.
Now, therefore, there is utterly a fault among you, because ye go to law with one another. Why do ye not rather suffer injustice? Why do ye not rather suffer yourselves to be defrauded? Ah, look, here's a message. It is of paramount importance that no one finds it. Watch out for the Prussian. He's on the trail. Let's meet up. I'll leave it to you to organize the rendezvous. Not today. I'm unable to do it. In the meantime, I'll follow the first group to Mark, who will reveal the answer to them. In that first group of pilgrims, how many are there now? If I refer to the chapter I'm reading at the moment, 6.
Yeah, okay. That's the thing that happens when you're dealing with a lot of newer and more visually graphical stuff. Sometimes you get things that look better, but aren't supposed to be depicted as powerful. Hey, sometimes. All right, let's take Power Rangers. We have Power Rangers. A lot of the old Power Rangers shows have the characters in the suits kind of stomping around, moving super slow. But in reality, they're more powerful than some of the newer stuff. They're faster than some of the newer stuff. You've got to, take things with a grain of salt and sometimes just suspend your sense of belief.
I guess I'll just come back later. Take heed that ye practice your justice before men, to be seen differently by them. Otherwise, ye shall have no reward of your Father which is in heaven. Then came together unto him the Pharisees, and certain of the scribes, which came from Jerusalem.
Okay. Mark. Ooh.
No, nothing of value here.
Alright.
Little characters are engraved on the chest of drawers under the urn. It's a sentence in Hebrew. Choosing the Hebrew alphabet is no coincidence. It's got to be a reference to the Bible.
What do we got?
There's nothing worth noticing here. It's too cumbersome for me to unhook here, but judging by the dust, it hasn't been moved for months, if not years.
Alright, so it's not behind there.
There are finger marks, deliberately drawn in the dust. 8 in all.
Yeah.
Painting of St. Mark from the collection of the Apostles by Guido Reni. Little characters are engraved on the chest of drawers under the urn. It's a sentence in Hebrew. Choosing the Hebrew alphabet is no coincidence. It's got to be a reference to the Bible. Several portraits of apostles, all signed by Guido Reni. It looks like someone touched this commode recently. There are fingerprints on the sheets and in the dust.
Keep it going. We're almost there. We almost figured everything out, my friends.
If we say that we have no sin, we deceive ourselves, and the truth is not in us. And as they did eat, Jesus took bread and blessed it and broke it and gave it to them and said, "Take, eat. This is my body." And behold, there cometh one of the rulers of the synagogue, Jairus by name. And when he saw him, he fell at his feet.
Alright, no. It's gotta be something over here. Something I'm missing.
nothing worth noticing here. No, nothing of value here.
Not the candlestick.
It's too cumbersome for me.
No moving the painting.
Judging by the dust, it hasn't been moved for months, if not years. Little characters are engraved on the chest or drawers under the urn. It's a sentence in Hebrew. Choosing the Hebrew alphabet is no coincidence. It's got to be a reference to the Bible. Painting of Saint Mark in the collection of the apostles.
Trying to figure this one out. Now I'm slightly stumped for a moment. Oh, lots of people go for lore in Godzilla. Lots of people go for lore in the MonsterVerse. It's just that a lot of times people also just want to say, like, oh, this thing looks cool. But yeah, no. Based on feats alone, Final Ward's Godzilla is kind of low tier. He's got no, like, black hole feats. He's got really nothing other than, like, looking cool and scaling him off of other monsters.
There are finger marks, deliberately drawn in the dust. 8 in all. A chest with the occult symbol representing air. There's something else behind this painting. It says
Oh.
half of each group will join the first city of Corinth. What the hell does that mean?
How did I miss that?
St. Paul painted by Guido Reni. St. Paul is shown holding. Strange. There's hardly any dust. It's like the painting's been cleaned recently. There's a small inscription engraved on the frame. Let's take a closer look. This is how Paul spoke to his pilgrims from Rome. Just above that, someone's written down the figure 11 on the painting and underlined it twice. Now, what does that mean?
Alright, okay. I'll just leave that for the moment. Wait, what's this over here?
Several portraits of apostles.
Okay, we already checked that.
Guido Reni. It looks like someone touched this more recently. Their fingerprints on the sheets and the dust. How shall not the ministration of the Spirit not be with us?
Okay, no, that was not it.
And it came to pass in those days that Jesus came from Nazareth of Galilee. He was baptized by John in Jordan.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I have gone over quite a few things where someone just looks at something and, oh, there's an infinity symbol, or, oh, there's stars that show up, and I guess that person has star level power now. Yeah, that's kind of dumb.
Guido Rini. Their finger marks, deliberately drawn in the dust. 8 in all. Their finger marks, deliberately drawn in the dust. 8 in all.
First group to mark. Okay.
And he became very hungry and would have eaten, but while they were made ready, he fell into a trance.
Oh, we got it.
There's a note here. A message from Mother in reply to E. We must leave urgently, but first I absolutely must go beyond the nightmare. Watch out for Volner. He figured out I was avoiding him.
Ooh.
Allay suspicion. See you tomorrow evening. Stand ready. For now, let's cease all communication until we meet. Take care of yourself. I suppose this must be the last message. What happened afterward? If it's what I suspect, I fear the worst. What did Mother mean by I absolutely must go beyond the nightmare?
We definitely got to find out about that.
Beyond the nightmare. What does she mean by that?
The apocalypse?
I'm guessing it's a metaphor.
The revelations? Revelations.
Mortimer's getting his guests together. I ought to join them so I don't look suspicious.
Hey, wait. Is the book gone? I think the book's gone.
Dante's Paradise. Raise your head and be reassured. For what comes up here from the mortal world was right within our gaze.
Alright, I guess gotta go. Crap. Level up. We gotta level up. Chuck thinks this is an artificial black hole from Godzilla versus Megaris has the force of... Oh. Okay. I don't recall the size of that black hole, but from what I recall, it was less than planetary size in like actually how big it was. I've only got 4 points. Wow, okay. I actually might just save some of that. Oh, I actually cannot. I've been screwed by having no vigilance. There we go. All right. Ooh, more etiquette. More questioning. You know what? There we go. There we go. I'm good with that. Count unlocked The Apprentice.
Back and joined everyone in a small salon.
Alright, what can I get from you?
You are expected in the small salon, sir.
Alright, that's downstairs, I believe. Unless... Okay, I just gotta go downstairs. Zeus!
Emily, I must speak to you.
What's the matter, Louis?
I have news about your sister.
What have you found out?
Look, I started piecing together the events leading up to my mother's disappearance and your sister's. Did my mother know about your secret?
Yes, even though I belong to the English chapter, her rank in the Order gives her access to a good deal of personal information.
Must have been Emma I saw in my vision. I was given to understand that my mother and your sister bonded during their stay.
Let's keep her off of my mother's trail.
Mother's really killed her sister. I'd better find her by myself. They say they spent a lot of time together. They got along well.
Oh, really? Do you think your mother liked Duchess Hillsborough?
Of course she did. After all, she's your sister. Well, we'll find them, Emily.
Yeah, I'll figure this out on my own. I don't quite trust you yet.
Should I speak to her about my vision? If what I saw is true, she might want to take revenge.
I'll handle this on my own.
Better keep that to myself for the time being.
Don't want people thinking I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
They're waiting for us.
Hey, Red Bullet, good to see you, man.
You were paid dearly, Peru. I'm sure you were involved somewhere along the line.
That's right. Pretend you don't know. One piece of advice. Don't travel through France on your way back, or it'll cost you dearly.
Calm now, my friends. Let's calm down. Everyone seems to be a little unnecessarily heated. Don't forget where you are, please.
Yeah, there was a horrible stabbing, you know.
Gregory called us together to introduce the last guest. But hardly had we arrived when he set upon Monsieur Peru.
And what has Monsieur Peru done to once again provoke someone's anger?
We don't really know just yet. I get the feeling it won't be long before it gets out.
How could you dare do such a thing? Dios mío, you are all out of your minds.
Really, Duke Manuel? What made you kick up such a fuss?
What? Have you not heard? Well, let me inform you that yesterday morning at 10:22.
Oh, this is that
In
time.
the middle of the Place de la Révolution in Paris, by decree of the National Convention, which Monsieur Peru works for, King Louis was guillotined. What? The King of France is dead, gentlemen. Our monarchies are in danger. I have said it before. How dare they?
Oh dear.
Friends, let us calm down.
Don't pretend to be surprised. He got a fair trial.
Ridiculous. Bastard. He was sentenced to death by 361 votes to 360. You beheaded a king for one vote. Is that your democracy?
What an obnoxious act. until anything was possible. This political coup will have grave consequences.
France is lost.
Gentlemen, please. Let us take a step back a moment.
In the name of holiness, he was the highest representative of God in France, Emily.
If I remember rightly, my mother told me one night King Louis was secretly also part of the order.
Uh-oh.
The impact his death will have on us. Sad news, sir.
With whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
Oh, we talked already. Well, we had a whole conversation.
To Sarah de Richet?
We talked for hours.
Sarah is his mother, dear.
You know this already.
Gentlemen,
Oh, wait, is that?
but I must ask you to...
Oh, that's not Napoleon. Okay.
It's not
Whew.
the first time history has taken us by surprise. Let's ensure that our respective countries are allowed to respond appropriately to this news.
Rest assured, the response will not fall short, my friend.
Good for you. Well, Your Grace, here I was preparing to introduce you as is proper, and you've beaten me to it. I'm delighted that we are all together at last. Our meeting-
Isn't Godzilla 2000 its own, like, completely separate
I
thing?
have just a few more
It's been a while, I gotta say that. But I thought it was like its own separate continuity.
reason for your presence here. In the meantime, I shall leave you to get to know one another. When you hear the bell, please proceed to the conclave room on my left, behind that door. I'll see you later.
And I think we're actually nearing the end of the
Could you
evening.
spare a moment, please, sir?
I'm glad you asked. I want to talk to you too. Of course.
Oh, confrontation.
What about your mother's disappearance?
He looks concerned. I don't know why, but I doubt it's from sympathy alone. Let's see what he wants from me.
Any news of her?
Only chance.
Have you
Ooh.
found her, maybe?
Hear you speak, it sounds like you and my mother were close.
Let's say I hold your mother in high esteem, yes.
Okay, we got something.
Planning to work together.
That's what he was getting at.
Did she tell you about our arrangement?
Absolutely, but I was hoping that you could tell me more about it.
Well,
Seductive.
she was planning to
Ooh.
sell me a
Yo.
very old book. I will make no secret of the fact that I am passionate about the subject, and when Sarah spoke to me about it, her account literally had me enthralled.
You like them
I
wild.
can think of nothing else since. You might have come across some old books in her belongings, perhaps?
As my mother's got so many old books, I'm afraid I won't be able to...
Oh, it's easy. You can't mistake this one. It's an ancient grimoire, composed of 7 parts. Each one is closed under lock and key. It was made in such a way that if someone tried to tamper with it, the sheets would be permanently tarnished. If you find it, you mustn't tamper with it. You see?
That's unusual.
Oh, I gotta open that thing. I gotta freaking open that thing.
I'll look again, but I wouldn't get my hopes up. You seem very upset. Is it so important to you, this book?
It's the search of a lifetime.
It's his special porn.
Every time I move closer to it, it seems to slip away at the last minute. I was very surprised to learn that your mother had it in her possession.
He's got the good in there.
It was with a certain von Borchardt in Paris.
Von Borchardt. That book. Oh my goodness. You know what? No, I need to get more out of him.
One of your close friends?
No, not really, but we were close once. Precisely over the case that concerns us now, because he claimed to have the book I'm looking for.
Well, I did stab him for it.
What can you say? Can't trust anyone these days, huh?
No. No. Can't.
I hope I've been able to satisfy your curiosity, Mr. Von Volner, and that you succeed in finding what you're looking for.
Oh, and so do I.
And now, what if you told me who you really are working for, instead of keeping up this pretense?
I beg your pardon?
We both know what you're looking for, Von Volner. You're the one who Von Burchert was planning to sell it to.
For centuries, all those who have come into contact with the Al-Azif have bitterly regretted it, Monsieur de Richet. You are playing a dangerous game.
Hey, there's no other kind, my friend.
Working for someone who does not appreciate anyone poking around in his business.
Let me guess. Your dear king, I should think.
What? You mean Frederick William? Oh, my poor fellow. You are miles away. That stupid, pretentious puppet wields no real power. But seeing as you do not wish to be serious, so be it. Good luck to you.
What is this bastard after then?
Monsieur Bonaparte, may I speak with you a moment?
May we?
Would you have any more information about the conference Lord Mortimer spoke of?
Nothing at all. Mortimer is very committed to secrecy when it comes to his conferences. But given the presence of Monsieur Peru and ourselves, I think it must concern France to some extent. Otherwise, I doubt he would have invited 3 Frenchmen to his table, huh?
Does expression go beyond the nightmare mean anything to you at all?
Well, metaphorically, yes. It sums up the career of a soldier quite well. I doubt that is what you want to hear, though.
Indeed.
That's surely not what I'm looking for.
Well, monsieur, if you are looking for a phrase book, Lord Mortimer must surely have one. Given the number of books he has, you ought to check in the library of the tower. You never know.
Yeah, I've got to see Godzilla 2000 one of these days. It's one of those movies that's just been sitting there for me.
His reputation is enough for me.
Meaning?
This gentleman enjoys people talking about him for too many reasons. His undeserved titles, more than 10 in just 4 years, and each one more prestigious than the one before.
You don't think he deserves them?
If I had seen him on the battlefield, there might be some doubt. But that is not the case.
Look at the schnoz on this guy.
I'd rather not risk losing him, so she consoles him with awards and titles.
So you don't have a very positive opinion?
His coveting French Catalonia does not encourage me to have one.
I understand your point of view. Well, I'll be leaving you now. Shall we meet up again later?
Wait, monsieur.
Oh.
Any news of your mother?
Unfortunately not, no.
Not yet.
I hope to speak with her about my deal before I leave. Let me know if you find her. À plus tard, monsieur.
Okay. None of that. Oh, okay. So I could check there.
Cash.
Ooh, cash money. Oh.
Chronicles of the Amber Princess. As I recall, Dorkin was my favorite character.
Oh, more money. Okay, more exploration. Any more secrets to find here? Alright, no, already been there. Let us search elsewhere. We're nearing the end of this chapter.
Mr. President, what do you think about your counterpart, Duke Manuel?
I'm very surprised he was able to accept Lord Mortimer's invitation, given the political situation in Spain.
What do you mean?
The situation is ready to explode with France over Catalonia.
Well, the Duke must have a darn good reason to be absent and come here, mustn't he?
When Lord Mortimer invites you, Louis, you come. It's always in your best interest.
I wouldn't say that personally, but... Go beyond the nightmare. Does this line remind you of anything in particular?
You've caught me unaware here, Louis. Let me think about it a second. No, nothing comes to mind. Sorry, Louis, but I am unable to help you.
Mr. President, can you tell me a little more about the coming conference?
Of course, Louis. That's why we're here. Lord Mortimer or Sir Gregory regularly organize meetings like this to put forward major projects.
What do you mean by major projects?
I'd prefer to let Lord Mortimer explain that to you, Louis. Let's say he brings together influential people in order to consider possible actions to undertake to guarantee the future of nations.
Do you know the theme of the conference?
Not in the slightest. None of the guests know the theme before arriving. But you'll see. Everything will turn out fine. Don't worry.
Okay.
Well, thank you for your time.
Don't mention it, my young friend.
You know what? Actually...
Regarding your question on the nightmare, don't hesitate to question the others about it. Maybe one of them knows more than I do.
That's a good idea. Thank you once again. I'll see you in a little bit.
You know what? I will say 2.5 hours may be a good time to call this. If you all want to hear more about it and see more interesting discussions in figuring out exactly what has happened to my lovely mother, you can all tune in tomorrow where I plan on continuing this. And if you have any more questions, you can place those in the comments for the video.
Amber crystals.
And know that I have had a blast so far with every single one of you.
The Miller brothers. Mother expressly forbade me from reading it.
Oh, get all those coins. Alright, but first let me check out just a little bit further. Because I can't, help myself when I'm enjoying myself. I just have to keep going a little bit longer. Oh. Alright, we've checked out that. That's good. Okay, no, there was a door around here. Oh, yes. Oh, okay, can't switch that around anymore. That's very unfortunate. Let's see what's at the other end over here. Oh, give it.
There's the alchemical symbol of the earth on the lid.
Open up. Ooh, more jelly. More notes. Devil's Thorn. We always have too much Devil's Thorn. We could lead the way back up further. Alright, okay, we got some more of that. That's the good stuff. Why do I not know how to stop playing a game? I'm having too much fun with it. Okay, okay, up we go, up we go. You know what? Yeah. Yep, this is just gonna be it for the evening. We shall call it here. We shall get some rest and we shall play some more when we are rested. Good night, folks.